I'm Kirby Adams, and I'm a cyclist. Cycling is a healthy, green way to travel, and Louisville is a beautiful city to ride. Learning some basic safety tips will help to ensure that cyclists, motorists, and pedestrians share the road safely. A is for air. Before you ride, make sure both your tires are firm, not flat. Be sure there's plenty of tread and nothing stuck in your tires. You'll find the correct pressure printed on the side wall of your tires. B is for brakes. Check your brakes before you ride. There should be at least an inch between the lever and the handle when the brakes are engaged. Also, spin your wheel to check that the brake pads aren't rubbing against the tire. C is for cranks and drivetrain. Grab your pedals and try to wiggle them. Be sure the crank arms and pedals aren't loose. Quick is for quick releases, which should be tight so your wheels won't fall off while you're riding. And make sure the lever faces to the back of the bike so debris can't flip it open. Check it out is for taking your bike on a quick little spin before you go on your actual ride. That way you'll know everything's working just fine. Once you know your equipment is safe to ride, you'll want to make sure you're safe while riding it. Always wear a helmet and gloves to protect yourself in the event of a fall. Use clips or leg straps to keep your pant legs free from the chain. Use both hands to ride, carrying anything you need in a backpack or bike bags or strapped securely to a carrier. As with any vehicle, distracted driving is dangerous driving, so always stop before using your cell phone and never operate a vehicle while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. When planning your rides, you'll want to find the routes that may be less well traveled and give you the best options for safety. These may not always be the most direct route, but there is a new website that can help you out. It's called ridethecity.com, and it will show you the safest routes throughout the city. For example, if you're trying to get from Bardstown Road to University of Louisville and map the route on a popular mapping website, you'd likely be told to take Eastern Parkway. But Eastern Parkway is a heavily traveled street. Using ridethecity.com offers a better suggestion, a route nearly as direct but without as much traffic as Eastern Parkway. Once you're out in the traffic, you'll want to follow the rules of the road. Predictability is the key to safety. Some motorists get nervous when they encounter cyclists because they aren't used to how cyclists will act. Remember, a bicycle is a vehicle, and cyclists need to obey traffic signals and signs like any other vehicle. Always ride with traffic. Riding the wrong way on the street makes you less visible to motorists. It interferes with legally riding cyclists and pedestrians and inhibits your ability to see traffic signals. Like wrong way riding, riding on sidewalks makes you less visible and more likely to collide with other vehicles at driveways and intersections. And for anyone over the age of 11, riding on the sidewalk isn't just dangerous, it's illegal. Lane positioning is also important. You should always stay as far to the right of the lane as possible without putting yourself in danger from roadside debris, drainage grates, and of unexpectedly opening car doors. Try to keep 3 feet between you and any parked cars. Ride with visibility in mind. If you hug the curb, motorists might not pay attention to you. It's best to ride where the right tire of the car would normally be, yielding to overtaking traffic where it doesn't endanger you. When riding in a group, ride no more than 2 abreast in case you need to abruptly change lane position. When approaching an intersection, use the right-hand side of the right lane when intending to turn right. Use the center right lane when intending to continue straight. This discourages motorists from passing and turning in front of you. And don't ride on the right-hand side of any right-turning motorist. Use the left lane or the left side of the lane if only one lane is available when you intend to turn left. Signal your intentions to other motorists and be courteous to fellow travelers. Don't pass on the right-hand side to get to the head of the line at a traffic light just because your bike is smaller and narrower than a car. Make eye contact whenever possible and always use your hand signals when you intend to turn. Nighttime riding presents unique challenges. Visibility is your most important consideration. If you or your bike aren't visible to motorists, a driver may not see you until it's too late to avoid a collision. Kentucky law requires anyone cycling at night to use a front light, a steady or flashing red rear light, and in certain circumstances, a red rear reflector. And be sure your lights are visible. Don't let your clothes or anything else obstruct them. To be really safe, wear a reflective outfit and use more than a single rear light. You cannot make yourself too visible. And keep visibility in mind when choosing your bike's headlight. You want a light that will not only help you see in the dark, but one that is conspicuous to oncoming motorists as well. These are just a few general rules to keep cycling fun and safe. For more information, visit the Bike Louisville page on the louisvilleky.gov website. There you'll find the state regulations regarding cycling, as well as more advanced safety tips and links to local bike communities, shops, and events. You should also visit the Street Sense website to sign up for cycling classes or to use the Ride Louisville mapping tool. Cycling can and should be fun, so get out there and enjoy your city, and I'll see you on the road. Be on the lookout for the Louisville Bike Map, offering the most popular bike routes and trails throughout the city, available at local bike stores and other locations.